Okay, so after a miserably failed first attempt at wrapping the bonnet with Jack, I wish I'd videoed it because I actually ripped it off the bonnet. I was so frustrated with it and chucked it in the bin. It's lying down there. So I've calmed down and I've cut another piece and then we're going to have another go at it. Okay, so here we go. So I'm just about to take off the top clear layer of the wrap. You can see there's one clear layer at the top. So off that comes. And now the actual wrap itself. So I'm just going to tack it down in that corner. Apparently tack is a bit of a word you use in the wrapping industry. So tack it down meaning stick. Come around to the other side. Again, stretch it out, tack it down. Hopefully I can just lift the wrap underneath. As you can see, this can get quite frustrating. Need a lot of patience for this. So I take the whole thing off. Now apparently all these creases are not something to worry about. We can just lift it up and pull them out. So let's see how we go. So we've got to look at the creases and where the creases are lying and how they can be pulled out. Which is a lot easier than it looks. Apparently a lot of patience is required on this. Something that doesn't come naturally to me. I'm quite an impatient person, so we'll see how we go. I'm sure this is looking a lot better than the one we done earlier. Believe it or not. Yeah, the one earlier just started creasing. There was bubbles in it. Yeah, basically just lack of experience. Again, I'm doing this channel not as an expert, for someone that is trying to learn as we go, and I'm actually going to start rating these jobs 1 to 10 of kind of like a doability scale. This being about 11 out of 10 so far. So apparently you've got to work in triangles. So you've got to lift and then stretch, and look at the way the creases are lying. And it's just an absolute nightmare. I couldn't think of anything more difficult to do than to be doing this. I don't know whether this, because it is black gloss, whether that's making it a bit more difficult and a bit more noticeable. I don't know. I assure you, this is a much better attempt than we did originally. It was just terrible. I literally, I wish I'd videoed it. I lost my temper with it, and yeah, the whole thing just came off. Okay, so I've got it on. There's obviously a lot of bubbles in there. We've just got to start getting those bubbles out. Moving them across, coming down at an angle. Obviously bubbles aren't good. Got to get them out. And creases. Really don't want creases, so creases are bad. As you can see, this is just an absolute nightmare to do. I seem to remember when I was at school, at high school, and we used to have to back our books, and we used to use your mum's leftover wallpaper. And I used to hate doing that as well, so get me to do this is it's a big ask. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Again, the paintwork on this is, I think it's had some hail damage, so I'm never going to get it perfect. But I think this is by far better than the original attempt. So the key is to have this thing an angle going up and down. I did see on one of the videos that any air bubbles, you actually get a little syringe and suck the air out. That can work. So I might give that technique a go. I don't know. We'll see how we go. Like I say, this is purely just to give it a go and see if the average Joe Blogs or dad at home can actually do it without paying thousands at the for an expensive wrap. So far, so good. Yeah, there's a fair few bubbles in it. I'm not sure. I don't really want to pull it off again because that just causes some massive issues. So what I might do is any major bubbles, I might just wait until I'm pretty much done, and then just syringe them out. See how we go anyway. Yeah, look, see the there's an air bubble here. I don't think I'm going to get it out. I'm going to have to. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to. This is going to be up there with one of the worst, tedious jobs that I've ever been tasked to do. I might just push on and do this, and then we'll start another video shortly.